Hello and welcome to Black Death Review by a Finnish band called Huoripukki, whoremonger in English if you will. What we have here is not a debut album but nevertheless a first full-length album by the band. It's actually a compilation of two previous EPs, one on the same disc, so I'm just gonna open it up for you and show it. This one is called Voima ja Barbaria, which means strength and barbarism. And here we have the CD layout. As you can see, side A basically, if this was a vinyl format, this is side strength and side barbarism. Released by Fallen Temple, this actually looks pretty nice, even though this is kind of a crappy version of Conan the Barbarian. Be it on comic books or movie, doesn't really matter, you get the idea. As you can see, this is all about killing your enemies, not showing mercy and whatnot, showing your strength and whatnot. One could even say that because of these two different EPs this is made of, there's lots of John Milius, the director of Conan the Barbarian movie, and also the writer for Apocalypse Now movie. There's a lot of hidden references to that because, well, Barbaria.nyt means literally like Apocalypse Now, except for barbarism now. And also, of course, with these Conan vibes, there are lots of John Milius vibes. I don't know how much this is a homage, but it can't be anything else but intentional. But that's about the names and graphics of the album. Music-wise, black and death metal combined. Think of war metal, think of blasphemy, think of all the bands that came after blasphemy, putting death metal and black metal together in a kind of a barbaric and low-tuned guitar sound together, some rolling vocals on the background, and then you have it. That's pretty much what there is to tell about Huoripukki's music, at least on this particular compilation. However, unfortunately, so also, uh, the music is not that good. It's clear that these guys have been there for a few years. They've been doing demos and EPs, but still this one is kind of like a demo compilation. Anyway, when it comes to the sound, the songwriting, just everything here basically. Now the thing is this. I don't know if the band realized this as much as I did, or if anybody in the world actually agrees with me. But one of the main problems with this is that, uh, how to say it, it's the sound is not supporting the music very well. Because of the tuning of the guitars, it's just like, you know, very kind of a blurry. It's not like it's not sounding so powerful, meaningful, strong, and all that stuff. But it's kind of like, it feels like kind of a live recording, but then not again, even that. Also, the growling vocals, they are so much kind of underneath in the mixing. It feels like they are really, really, uh, I mean, they are not loud enough. They are not strong enough. They are like, and as such, it lacks this strength, what this album is supposed to be all about. Now, also, because the low-tuned guitar and the guitar sound is kind of like mushy, especially the faster parts, everything just becomes kind of a blurry, kind of a porridge-like, if you know what I mean, kind of a mushy, and that also like loses the point here. It's like, well, you're supposed to have these kind of a sharp and blunt instruments to kill your enemies with. Now it's just like the result. The guy is beaten to pulp, and that's how the music sounds like. So it's kind of like lacking the hammer strengths, the hits, the pounds, everything, and it's just like this pulp. Maybe that's the result they decided to go for, but in my opinion, it takes a lot away from the music, what it could be if just done with, better production. And overall, the songwriting, because of this sound, which I think is the main reason to blame for this not being a really good one, the songwriting kind of gets drowned in this pulp. And at least for me, it makes this really hard to enjoy the music. I mean, I kind of like the barbarism and the kind of a chaotism what is there, and the idea that this is kind of a death metal mixed with black metal, kind of like blasphemy, homage, or tribute, whatever. But it's not working very well. And also it lacks all kinds of originality. It's like a copied version of already copied version. So, I mean, one has to be a really big Black Death fan in order to check out this one, in addition with all the other bands, all the other releases in the world. I know this is a disappointment for the band if they are watching this review, but that's how I feel about it. This is my honest opinion. I'm not gonna call this a crap release, but it's really mediocre in terms of this genre, where there's a lots of opportunities to basically shine apart from the other bands and other releases in this genre and create kind of a more dynamic production, kind of have these growling way more stronger, to make the guitar just way more stronger. Now that it's also kind of low tune and the production is what it is, it's just like, is this all you got? Just yet another Death Black band to do just another demo-like Death Black release. Really, really mediocre work, only for the fans. I mean, only for the extreme fans of the genre, and others can just give this one a pass. No need, basically, to buy this one, but sure, as always, listen to those samples by yourself and decide for yourself if this is your cup of tea. Thank you for watching, and please keep your bitching in the comments box below. See ya!